Why we called it Musa? Musa, it's a very interesting name, the Muse. The first reason is because Italy, and we're Italian, is a country that has a lot of heritage, a lot of past, a lot of stories behind. And we can't escape from those. If we see far, it's because we stand on the shoulders of giants, as they used to say. So Musa is inspiration. It's, the centuries of style and overlapping trends and aesthetics that characterize this country.
The inspiration behind Musa comes from the meeting of different design culture. We used to work in automotive fields, but also product design and architecture as well. I think it's a perspective inspired by references from Giugiaro to Carlo Scarpa. When we began developing Musa, the oven was the most natural product to start from. It's front-facing nature that actually make it an ideal object, an ideal product to start to define a clear identity that can be extended then to the whole range. We define the design through the treatment of the material. The real challenge was not to work on to find different or new materials, but how to play with glass.
So usually we have this tendency, looking at the function, to make the biggest window possible to look inside the oven and see what's going on inside. We had this conscious choice to reduce it. This created a very interesting rhythm by dividing with the two fascias at the side and the central element divided by the texture. But we also created a window with rounded corners, and this to me is the essence of the project.
One of the special parts of the Musa CMF is the graphics, which before being a functional element is, let's say, one of the main stylistic pillars of the project.
The intuition was to identify a strong character, a strong identity, trying to connect the lower part of the door with the upper part of the interface that usually they are designed quite disconnected.
It's a window to look into it. It's something that invites you to peek, to peer through. It invites you to interact with the object. It's quite special and elegant in its simplicity, but it really brings you in.
The pattern we created for the Musa products has a double layers of presence. So when you see it from far, you perceive it as a solid block of color. But when you approach the products, when you get closer, you start to perceive these subtle patterns of line that for us is really, really like discovering a precious detail of the project. So something that you discover while you get closer to the object.
The handle, for example, is made by this strong outline. Really solid, but the inner part is completely glossy like the glass behind. So the effect was to create a kind of visual lightness.
So something cool about this anthracite finish is that it has a special metallic glaze on it that, depending of the angle that you look these products, they take some light reflections that can change somehow the look of them, because some parts are enlightened and some part gets darker. And this, let's say, layer of depth that this product has can really translate something that was a technical choice into something more emotional. Our typical project and approach working with cars is, of course, to leave the CMF part at the latest moments, because, of course, a car is a really, really complex product that is full of small components. Instead, when we start thinking to a product that of course is complex, but then what you see and what you perceive are just few elements, then the CMF selection and the decoration becomes really one of the first features that you have to balance within the design of the project itself.
BorromeodeSilva is a design studio based in Milan, Italy, focused on automotive design. We founded the studio 15 years ago. It's about 15 of us nowadays. So a boutique studio that collaborates with some of the most prestigious automotive brands from all over the world, but more so in Italy. As the years kept going, though, we realized the power of cross-pollination. So how we could take what we learned in the automotive field, which is such a specific vertical kind of sector of design, and apply it to adjacent industrial design fields. When you think about the automotive world, automotive design specifically, you have to differentiate. There's two kinds of design. There's the proper industrial design, which means how a car functions, how it's made, the ergonomics, everything that is practical about it. But then on top of it, you have another layer, which is the style of the car. So how the car is perceived, what kind of emotions it brings out in you, the vibe of the object. Not many people know a fun fact that even though our culture is automotive and we dedicate most of our professional work to that specific field, our first project was actually a fridge, but made of denim. 10 years had gone by, even more, maybe 12, from the first project that we did, and I got one day a fantastic phone call I'll always remember from Roberto Bertazzoni. We want to start a new project and I thought about you. And 5 minutes later I was looking at my schedule, arranging the trip and on the highway. So we got back together and we started thinking about ways of collaborating and how to bring this cross-pollination idea to SMEG. I think we are very similar in the way that Roberto Bertazzoni explained it very well when he said, a SMEG product, it's the kind of product that a person buys when he wants to give himself a gift. It's not just the function, but it's the emotional side that comes with it.